Good evening, everybody. We're joined by head coach Ryan Thompson, as well as student athletes Jane Hadley and BJ Woodruff. Before we get started, gentlemen, first off, congratulations on a terrific season. The way we'll do this is we'll start with an opening statement from Coach Thompson, followed by questions for Jayden and BJ. When we are through with questions for student athletes, they can be dismissed back to the locker room, they can get showered, cleaned up, and then we'll hold Coach here for a few more questions. We do have a note from our friend John Keene. Black Hill State finishes at 30-5. That is a school record for wins in a season. All of that preamble, Coach, your thoughts on the game?
Well, disappointed. Certainly felt like we had a group that was so connected, had such a great chemistry, and had been champions in every way, shape, and form this season, with winning the regular season conference and conference tournament, winning a very difficult South Central region, and had a group of guys that did things the right way. So proud of the way in which our guys carried themselves all season, and feel for them. There's some things I could have done in that game to put us in better situations, but we're right there. Despite foul trouble, despite a poor shooting night, despite not being our best in some ways with just our execution, we're still on the verge of beating the number one team in the nation at this national tournament. So just feel for the guys in our room, and extremely proud of our team.
Questions from the athletes?
Jane and BJ, both of you, I know, Jake, you've been here on the stage before playing the Elite Eight as a freshman. What's it feel to be a part of something this special and helping lead VH to this bar and to the national stage and being able to put on that VH jersey each and every night?
It's an honor and it's a blessing. I definitely don't take this for granted. I just kind of view it as like a basketball game, not make it bigger than what it is. So whether that's just a regular season game or playing for the Elite Eight, just viewing it as just a basketball game, and just going out and playing my hardest and doing my best to give our team the best chance to win. And we came up short tonight, and that definitely hurts. I wanted that for these guys. I wanted that for our coaching staff and our fans. And to not get it done on this stage, it definitely hurts. But that being said, really proud of this group and how they've played this year. Just a couple of things didn't go our way this game, and we missed some shots we normally make. And but just ultimately proud of this group, proud of our coaching staff for leading us here, and just proud of what we were able to do.
For me, it was definitely a blessing and an honor. I feel like I try to stay present. My first time being on a championship team ever, and I'm so thankful for the journey and the people that I got to do it with. Like, there's nobody on this roster that I wouldn't want to do this with, and I just tried to stay present, and definitely just made me hungry for more.
For the athletes, you kept Nova 25 points below its seasonal average. Obviously, defense was key, and it was successful today. What did you guys do so well to stay in the game and have a shot at it?
I think the biggest thing that they do is transition defense, so just limiting their transition defense by getting back, and just showing bodies, and we know who they're going to go to with Reeves and their point guard number 12. So just doing our best to take them out of the game, and again, ultimately came up short doing that. But I feel like we had some stretches there where we defended them pretty well.
I feel like our coaching staff really prepare us for every single game. So we kind of know everything they're going to do, exactly what they're going to do, and that played a part of it. But still didn't really do the job how me personally, I didn't really do my job like I was supposed to. But I feel like we're just prepared. We really know what we're coming into.
And Jane, you mentioned the fan support. You kind of had a contingency following you guys through your journey this season. what does that fan support mean to you, and what you have done for the community of Spearfish and Black Hills State University?
It means the world to have our support system. I truly believe we got the best fans in the nation, and just their commitment to coming to our games no matter where they are, no matter how long the drive is, and cheering loud and showing up for us. That's huge, and definitely makes the experience more enjoyable when you got a whole community supporting you. So
Definitely, I'll piggyback off of that. It's just I feel like they're the greatest fans in the world, and just great humans, and they make sure that you're okay off the court. And yeah, it's just the best. That's all I can really say.
Athletes, thank you for your time. You can head back to the locker room.
I just got to say one thing. I don't want to get all emotional, but these guys talking about being okay, like that is the best, defensive pressure team in the country, and they were the two guards breaking it. And Jayton has 1 turnover, 4 assists, and does a phenomenal job on Graziani, who's a National Player of the Year, I believe, or should be. He's right there. He goes 3 of 15, and plays through foul trouble, with 2 fouls, and it was just the heartbeat of our team all season long. BJ, sophomore, 7 of 14, hits 5 threes, 1 turnover. Phenomenal job by these two. So they got a lot to hang their heads high on, and I'm extremely proud to be their coach. All right.
thank you, Coach.
Coach, I'll kind of ask you the same question. I asked the student athlete just the fan support. You have been following all season, and just with the community of Spearfish just rallying behind you and the university as well. What does that mean to this team?
Yeah, there's very few places in the country that can put over 3,000 people in the gym consistently, that will travel, to Dallas, to Pittsburgh to just watch our team play. A big part of our success is the boosters that support our program, that through financial support to our program, but also just their being there for us and being with us through thick and thin. So that's certainly part of our selling point when we recruit, and it's part of what makes our experience for our student athletes and our coaches special to play at Black Hill State.
4 years ago, you played them again, beat them. Does anything that they present challenge you? Because obviously you're a thorn in their side.
I think we're a good matchup for them. When you look at some of the analytical stuff, like we've always been one of the best teams in the country in defensive transition. We're maybe not the most aggressive team out there with our offensive rebounding, but we really emphasize getting back, making people score against our set half-court defense, and that is the best thing they do, is score in transition. So I think from that sense, it's a good matchup. I thought we did a great job in both games of controlling the tempo, being selective when we attacked when we broke their press, and just got them into a half-court game. And we feel like, the teams that see us in our conference consistently, they figure out a plan, they figure out a way to what they're going to give up. And teams that haven't seen us, our half-court offense is difficult to defend. And so we created a lot of good looks. We just didn't capitalize on them. We missed a lot of open shots. And just some of our decision-making wasn't quite as good as it needed to beat a team as good as Nova Southeastern. And they had something to do with that. I want to make sure that's clear. Like, Reeves was just a monster all night on the offensive end. And their pressure certainly, dictated some of those poor decisions by us on offense.
Coach, thanks for your time.